Hello everybody, welcome to Vlogland. Today, joining me in Vlogland is my friend Anthony.
Hello everybody, I'm Anthony, he's Tony. I'm Anthony because Anthony made me. Anthony is his grandson and he made me. Yes, he did, he made me, and I miss Anthony very much. He's in Arizona and I'm here in Ohio and I miss him, but sometimes we talk, sometimes I see him on Skype and sometimes I don't, and here we are. And how are you?
I'm okay, I guess.
Just okay? What's the matter? Are you sick or something? What's the matter?
No, I'm not sick. I'm dealing with the Blue Meanies.
The Blue Meanies? What the heck are the Blue Meanies? That sounds really weird.
Yes, the Blue Meanies. They're not very nice. You know, I'm trying to be a writer. Well, I am a writer, let's put it that way. And the Blue Meanies come in and they really want to sap you of your energy. They really want to take you away from.
What do they do? What do they say? What kind of things did they say to you?
Well, right now they're talking to me about that story I'm working on. Let's see. The title is Lucas Snake.
Yeah, Lucas Snake. And let's see. There's a moon. Yeah, and there's a sun. Yeah, and there's Destiny.
That's right. It's all those characters, and it's taking me forever. So slow.
So who cares? Just keep working on it, right? Isn't that the way it works? I mean, come on.
So back to those Blue Meanies. You know, writers have written a lot about this. I'm not unique. There are voices in your head, and they say nasty things to you. You're not creative enough. You're not good enough. This is never going to get published. Who do you think you are? Oh, some days it's so awful. And you know,
yeah,
you know what I've learned?
What have you learned?
I've learned anything about writing is that writing is rewriting. Writing is rewriting, revising, polishing, going back and doing it again. No wonder I'm working, what is it?
2 years, Tony, 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. So I'm not going to put myself down for it because it takes a lot of work.
It does. It takes a lot of work. And you know something? Do you know John Steinbeck? No, wait, not Stein, John, do you know John? Updike, I knew I would get it, Updike.
Yes, of course I know John Updike. I've read quite a few of his books, of course.
Well, John Updike said this, and I'm going to quote him right from this paper. He said, more than half, maybe as much as 2/3 of my life as a writer is rewriting. I wouldn't say I have a talent that's special. It strikes me, and I think this is so funny, it strikes me that I have an abnormal, unusual stamina. Now, my friend, how does that sit with your Blue Meanies?
Well, hearing John Updike's words like that that's very encouraging to me. I mean, but geez, he's an award-winning writer and he wrote those really long books. I mean, mine is just a picture book. It's just a short story for God.
Wait a minute. A short story? How many times did it take you to revise, let's say, The Orphan, that Cinderella story from Greece, huh? How many times?
Countless times.
Yeah, and how many revisions? Over and over again.
It doesn't matter, I guess, if it's short or long or whatever. You just have to work on it until you feel like it's doing the thing it's supposed to do and telling the story just the right way.
You know, and the other thing is, you won some awards yourself.
Yes, I did, didn't I? Mr. Semolina Semolinus, a folktale from Greece, won quite a few awards. And right here, here's The Orphan, a Cinderella story from Greece. The Orphan was a Bank Street College of Education, one of the best books of the year.
Yeah, that's right, huh? So, you can't always put yourself down. Just keep working at it, right? Just keep working at it. Well, anyway, you know, I came across another book. Yes, that's right, I'm a reader. I came across another book, and I think you would really like to know about it because I think there's some really wise stuff in that book. It's called The Dude and the Zen Master by Jeff Bridges, the actor, right? And his Zen teacher, Bernie Glassman. And this is what they say, and I thought you would like to hear this because I think it's very wise. If I could only be better, if I could only be happier, if I could only be more successful. Kind of just like wishing your life away, you know, rather than attending to the moment. If I could only be enlightened, if I could only be enlightened. Well, I think he says, slow down and start looking and really paying attention to what's going on right now, about then always wishing beyond. The same book, The Dude and the Zen Master, Bernie Glassman says something really smart to his students that I think might also help you. This is what he says. He says, take care of yourself right now. Befriend what's happening, not just who you're supposed to be or what the world should be like. This is where you are now, so how do you care for yourself this minute? The only way to do that is to drop the expectation of perfection. Ha! I think maybe the perfection business is on your mind too, so maybe you should just relax a little bit. Or any other chore that you have in your head and jam with what's going on instead. Isn't that something? Just be here in the moment and do your writing and don't worry about perfection. Sure, it's good to be looking to make it the most perfect story that you can write, but don't choke yourself in the process, my friend. Just simply go at it, stay with it, do the hard work, ask for feedback, and you're gonna go a long way with this story. What was it again? Let's see. Lucas, Snake, Sun, Destiny, Moon. That's a way too long title, you know. I know. It has to be changed.